In the last video, we spent some time discussing equations and how they represent all points that satisfy an equation on a Cartesian coordinate grid. Here we're going to talk a little bit about circles and the equation of a circle. An equation of a circle with center HK. Now, most of the time H and K will be numeric values. They're constants. They're numbers that will be, or they're letters that will be replaced with numbers. So that's where the center of our circle is going to be, and a circle's radius r is given to us as well. The general form of the equation is the quantity of x minus h squared plus y minus k squared, and all of that has to equal r squared. Now, we would say that a circle is written in standard form as long as it's centered at the origin 0, 0. The equation is going to look a little bit more simple. X squared plus y squared equals r squared. And of course the reason for that is because if we wrote that as our equation, we would have x minus 0 squared and y minus 0 squared. So x minus 0 is still just x. We abbreviate it. We simplify it as just x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So this is really just an introduction to equations with circles. We're going to spend some time for the rest of the week practicing with them. But I hope you would recognize that you should be able to find the center and the radius of a circle given the following equations. So what's the center of this first circle, and what's its radius? And then I want you to think about what's the center and the radius of this next circle here, 1 and 2. Take a couple seconds and decide that on your own, please. Now that you've had time to think about it, let's check your answer. The center for number 1 is at 0, 0, because again it's in our standard form of a circle. It's going to be centered at our origin. And the radius for this is going to be 5, the square root of 25, since the radius is represented here as r squared. For number 2, the center is at positive 2 and negative 1, and the radius is equal to 5. Please check your answers, and if you have questions with the results, please be prepared to ask me about them tomorrow in class. For the practice problems that we'll complete in class tomorrow, they're in section 2.2, numbers 5 through 7, 11, 12, 27, 37, 38, 49, and 51.